Hey Android people, my dinosaurs and I are here to tell you that I just bought a Nexus 6P. Well, I didn't just buy it, but I pre-ordered it and then it shipped, and it wasn't supposed to be here until the 20th of this month, and I got it like the 28th of last month. I don't know what happened, but I'm not complaining. But I did get my verification that my Nexus had shipped, and I said, "Oh crap! I was waiting to watch YouTube reviews of other cases so I could make my decision on what I wanted." So I went over to Amazon and I got the first case that was available then, and shipped with Prime. So I received my Nexus 6P, and then a day later I received my digital, spelled DGTLE, kind of like jelly, really glossy case. And I said, okay, this will do. My device probably won't break if it got, if it fell. And so I just left it at that while I could do a little bit more research. So I went out and tried to find reviews on, other cases, and I couldn't really find anything. So I just kind of picked a case. And I'm actually shooting this video on my Nexus 5. And my Nexus 5 case, I've got a lot of cases for that phone because I've had it for a while. So I got this Cruiser Light, but Cruiser Light didn't make a 6P case yet. So I went and I also have this sweet Distronic. I love it. It's probably one of my favorite cases for the 5. But Distronic didn't make one for the 6P yet. And here's another Distronic, the Voyeur for the Nexus 5. It's such a great company. And I got a Spigen for the Nexus 5. And, they're all good. They were all good cases. They each had their own benefits, stuff like that. So, but I couldn't find like any reviews on any good 6P cases. So, like I said, I bought this because I kind of remembered in the back of my head about 4 or 5 years ago, I bought an iPod Touch 4th generation with a Speck Candyshell case. And I don't know if you can see, it did pick up a lot of scratches along the way. And, it's got some button that basically wore down. It stood out, but now it's worn down flat, and you got to stick your fingernail in there. The bottom of this thing did have like a plastic part that went all the way across, but after you take it out of your pocket so many times, it broke, and then the rubber broke, and it was just a pain. They wouldn't replace it because I didn't have my receipt. And I was like, Speck, whatever. But I gave it to my kids, and for the past like 2 years, they've been just throwing it down steps like consistently, and it's held up. So I was like, oh, cool. So I saw that, and I saw this, and I was like, oh, that's a cool, the grip design. I really enjoy that look. So let me give it a shot. So I ditched this little guy that helped in a pinch, and it was all right. And I went and got this. So you can see it says dual impact, extra screen safety, which I mean everyone has a little lip on it. So, but it's got a secure hold, lab tested for indoor everyday accidents. Okay, cool. So it kind of slides out and pops off. You got your warranty information in there. And there it is. So I really, really like this rubber inside. It feels nice, kind of smooth and protective. This one is just glossy. I feel like if I got anything rough in there, it would kind of like scratch my device. So I went and I threw my phone in this bad boy. Oh wait, one more thing. I was wondering how the camera hump would work out. Like I said, on my digital case, it put a hump in there too. It just hugs the case. With this one, it actually, it's thicker here than it is here to allow for one smooth, just dimension here. And it made the hump kind of disappear from the outside. So threw this guy in here. The first thing I noticed was, man, this is a really tight fit. And I got excited about it. Man, like seriously, it's very tight. Like these other kind of cases. I'm just gonna keep bringing this back. Other kind of cases, the gel. I mean, it's supposed to do this. It's supposed to just be a jelly case, but like This thing is like really rigid, and it's not even pulling away to show kind of the rim, the silver of the phone. So let me tell you, like I really like. I didn't know how I'd feel about the grips, but I really like it, and it looks good. I think it makes it feel premium. I felt like I was holding kind of a cheap phone with the other just kind of TPU glossiness. But this looks really cool. It's really interesting, to just look at. And so let me get to like little ports here. I mean that looks good. Bottom has the charging port, and I've used it with the charger, and it's totally enough space. Camera, with your all your cutouts. I really like how they put the little black to come down in there for the microphone. The imprint area is really nice. It's nice and wide, so you're. It's almost like you're just touching the phone itself, because it gives you enough. You're not like digging straight down into it. But I really like the amount of room that they left for the fingerprint. And the buttons are really nice. They're clicky. They're very responsive. You can double click to get into your camera, and the volume but up and down. I mean, you don't accidentally push. You don't push the up and accidentally, the volume will go down. It doesn't do that. So they designed it well, and it does what it should. And I mean, I like it. I mean, I haven't used Speck for, like I said, 4 or 5 years, and I'm pretty happy with it. Potential issues. There's like a little bit of rubber here, and maybe taking it out of your pocket or charging it. This may wear out and stretch and break. And kind of same thing over here. But I mean, if you don't lose your receipt, their warranty is should take care of that. And this it looks really nice now, glossy. This other one, picked up scratches, lost its shine, and it's probably gonna happen. But I can't say that for sure because I haven't used this case in a long time. So it's a whole new beast here, and hopefully they've made some tweaks and stuff with how they do that. So anyway, like I said, I don't usually do case reviews. I don't really do any reviews, but I just thought that I was trying to find out more about this case. So if I could help somebody else out, then hopefully that would be good for them to make a decision one way or the other. So. And I guess that's it. So, and if you want me to do a case review on something else, you can send it to me, and I wouldn't mind doing that either because I like cases. Just started getting into it, and it's pretty cool. Anyway, thanks so much, guys.